Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. Now, we've been doing everything by the book on this channel, so I think it's time to do something unexpected. Yeah, as you can probably guess, we're gonna play the Unexpected Quest. This is a demo of the game that's currently on itch.io. You can play it yourself if you'd like. There'll be a link for it in the description. And to keep kind of with the theme of doing something unusual, we're going to start off with Chapter 5 actually. That's because Chapter 1 is essentially just tutorial, so I can explain myself. And Chapter 2 does a little bit more than a tutorial, but everything you do in Chapter 3 you also do in Chapter 5. So I think we'll just go straight to Chapter 5. Chapter 5, in which the heroes learn the secret of the 3 altars, feed the dragon, fight wild orcs, and open the portal to the kingdom of the fire. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Let's go. After wandering for a long time, we reach the shore of the crossroads of the elements, and quickly set off in search of the portal and its guardian. Guardian, help us find our way to the fiery depths. The weapons for fighting the necromancer are only found there.
Ritual to open the port requires all the power of these lands.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like.
Activate the altars of the elements. With their help I will open the port and you will continue on your way.
Well, look at this. This is the earth altar. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and this one's even better. I've skipped this, so in my test place. We'll begin right away. Yeah, let's go. We're the warriors and we want to do it. The game has kind of like a funny voice. A little bit like the gibberish in Sims, except it's a different gibberish. So here you can see our task is to open the portal. Once you've activated all the altars of the elements, speak with the guardian, and we'll be able to begin the ritual to open the portal. And then this is just kind of what we just saw. We're also supposed to activate the 3 altars. To open the portal, you need to activate all the altars of the elements, earth, water, and fire. Okay. So the way you start is you have 2 people. These are our 2 little people, 2 workers. And we can gather materials, so I can click on these materials and somebody's gonna run over there and grab it. So I can click on all of this. Now we might want to get towards this material, but we can't get that because there's debris in the way. In order to destroy debris, you need to pay food and wood. The idea is that essentially, like, you know, you have to pay the food because they have to work, so then they're hungry and they want to eat, and the wood is to I don't know, for the axe or something. You just have to pay the wood too, okay? So we can clear the debris. So we want to clear all the debris. Now once we clear all the debris in this area, we can use this construction and actually build something. So we have a couple of options in building. I'll show them to you when we can do it. But there's already some buildings that we have. So first thing we have is the town hall. Main building where you can hire workers and clerics. Near the main building you can find the items that didn't fit in the backpack, so they might end up here. Then we have the sawmill, which produces materials that workers need to build buildings and bridges. And then we have the market where we can trade one type of goods for another. So we're not gonna use it that much. So now that this construction site is empty, the first thing you want to get is food, because you need food and materials for essentially everything. So right now we have a sort of like unlimited source of wood, but we don't have unlimited source of food. So let's get some food. So let me just show you what buildings we can build first. So we can build the mill for the food, which is what I'm gonna do. Produces food that workers spend on debris or moving and construction. Sawmill, we just saw that. A small house increases the number of people available. A large house increases the number of people available by even more. And a tower, building where you can hire workers. They will bring resources. You will build towns far away from town hall. So towns are good. Like, so for example, if you're very far away, because this map is pretty big. Let me show you. It's a pretty huge map. So if you're running around somewhere over here, you probably want to have a tower, and so that they don't have to with every single resource run back and forth. This is very nice. So this is the main guy. We have to activate all the altars in order for him to be able to do stuff there. But you also have some sort of like a side quest. So now my mill actually spawned some food, so let me grab it. I also want them to start clearing the debris so I can start building more stuff. Also this debris so I can get stuff over here. And then we want to talk to the governor Achilles and find out why is he so sad? Like, man, why are you so grumpy? Let me help you out. Let me ease your worries. Hopefully they'll do that. Now they kind of do it, I don't know if it's in the order you tell them to. I think it's more like in whatever order they feel like. Let's see. Maybe whatever they're closest. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But yeah. Okay, so he's gonna talk to him. Hey Mr. Governor, why are you so sad?
Hello Wanderer, come sit by the fire, let's chat.
Okay. Greetings to you, stranger. What happened here? Why are there no people and why is everything in ruins?
My name is Achilles. Wild orcs have come from the mountain and the roads have become dangerous. Everyone left quietly and I'm the only one who remains. I'm trying to keep order, but it's not in my power to do so. The city is slowly but surely falling apart. I'm looking for
a place where we could camp. Do you want us to help you reconstruct the city? See, he's a dwarf. That's why he has a voice like this.
This is the best news I've heard in years. I'd like your help and I would be in debt.
Bit too. And he definitely would, because he's gonna give us 1,000 gold for this. 1,000 gold. That's so much money, guys. Clear 3 construction sites in the southern part of the city. You can build the buildings you need immediately after clearing the site. Oh, we're definitely accepting that. Yeah, give me. Here we can get a lockpick, which we can use to open simple locks and pretty cool stuff. But we do need to get rid of the debris to get there. But first, I think I'm going to destroy stuff. I'm going to build another mill, because food is kind of what you're going to need the most at the beginning for clearing all the debris and stuff like that. So I want to get food. We build more mills so we can get a lot of food. Okay, so we're gonna clear all of that stuff up soon, I hope. Now once we clear all 3 of these, we're gonna get the reward. So you can see we have 2 out of 3 completed, 2 out of 3 cleared. This is these 2. He only cares about it. Eventually we probably want to clear this stuff as well. Now the barracks is where we can hire soldiers so we can do some fighting, so we'll do that very soon. But first I just wanna get all the good resources and get all the good stuff. Let me clear that debris so I can get towards the lockpick, because I really like that. And the materials. You also need to remove the materials, otherwise you can build stuff, which kind of makes sense. I do like that. Now, and at this point we're starting to get a little bit of a problem where the people, they just aren't doing stuff as fast as I would like them to. So that's usually when it's a good time to get a new person. So I'm going to clear the debris here. Oh, first I need to clear this one, then I can clear these 3. So I'm going to build the house here. Why am I not building the house here? Well, the thing is, in order to get the resources, you need to click on them, as you saw me do, like when stuff spawns, like here the wood or here the food. So I want all of this area to be things that's going to spawn stuff, and the houses could kind of be like further away. So that's why I want them to sort of clear this debris. It's going to tell you path not found until you clear the area, so now we can clear all of this. We don't have enough food for that though. So I think here we'll build a 3rd mill, so we can really have enough food and never have to worry about food again. Because there will be tasks very soon that require us to have a lot of food, aside from the food for the debris that we've needed so far. And I've got to say, I really like the graphics of the game. It's very beautiful, and I love the way the little workers look, and just kind of everything. So it's a very beautiful game. I'm excited to see how much more stuff we can get here. Yeah, they're building the mill. Slowly from the air, the mill is being materialized. We get all the food. Now we have done all of this, so let's go talk about the governor and tell him, hey, I did what you wanted me to do. And look at that, all the money is kind of like fall out of him. It's just kind of cute. It's just like, let me just throw the money all around. Like, you could just give it to me. No, it's no fun. I need to throw it all around so you can admire it. Okay, I understand. You want to go this way? You have crystals. You need crystals to activate the altars. However, in my test game, I was actually unable to get clerics, which are the kind of people you need for the altars. So we're going to test it out together. We'll see if that works or not. But if not, then we don't really need to worry about crystals, because we won't be activating any altars anyway, because we don't have the people for it. Okay, let's get some more food. We've also gotten a training sword, which helps me with my attack but lowers the movement of my soldier. And we got a healing totem so we can heal up my soldiers, which is something you're gonna need a lot, because the soldiers are pretty bad. Like, they're really bad at fighting. Like, I don't wanna like badmouth them, but I think it was just like young men who were like, yeah, I can do some fighting, I can hold a sword, let's go. And then they go into war and then they're like dead in 2 seconds, and you're like, man, did you even go to any training? It's like, who needs training? I'm a strong man, I can do this. Like, yeah, you probably need training, man. But, you know. I mean, I don't want to ruin your parade, but you most definitely need training. It's just so bad. You'll see as soon as we get there. Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to build a house, because I can't get soldiers if I don't have space in my population. So I'm going to, once this is cleared, I'm going to go straight for the big house, I think, so we can get like up to 6 people in total. Which is a pretty good thing. Let's get some more food. Like I said, we're gonna need plenty of food. Like, very much of it. You might want to build that small house later there, though. Yeah, we'll see. Can you get this? No. See, it's starting to get a problem that they have to walk all the way back to this. You can also get tents in certain places which work like a temporary resource stop, kind of like the taverns, except they're smaller. So yeah, hopefully someone will go here and clear it, so then I can build my big house here. And I also want to talk to the prospector, because he wants some gold, and let's see if we can help him get it. Okay. Good day, traveler!
Would you help me? I found a gold vein, but my pickaxe can get to it.
And then he demonstrates.
I see that your tools aren't better at that, but that's fixable.
Well, if it's fixable, why don't you fix it yourself?
Because I'm friendly.
Okay.
There's an abandoned forge in a village to the north.
We're gonna go there very soon.
If you rebuild it, you'll be able to improve your tools.
It's very expensive to improve the tools, by the way. It costs the same amount of money as getting a soldier.
With them, the gold will be ours.
I like how he's just like willing to share.
So do we have a deal?
Absolutely. When you're willing to give me money, I'm in. In we go. So we're gonna need to get towards this forge. So there are a couple of, we're gonna have to do some fighting over here and stuff like that, but it's okay. I mean, we want to do some fighting. So let's clear the debris so we can start moving in that direction. And we also have the tent here so we can place resources there. And here I want to build my large house for 500 wood. And let's also make sure that we keep taking all these resources that we have ready right at our disposal over here. So we're building the large house, so I want to buy at least one more worker so that they can sort of hurry up with getting the stuff here. So is it done? Be done very soon? Okay, we got the house. So I'm going to hire a worker for 100 gold, and he's going to help me out carry all the stuff inside, which is pretty cool. And also we want to start building the barracks, so it costs 300 wood and 100 food, and then I can get some soldiers. Okay, good stuff. In the meantime, try to clear the debris to this so we can get this stuff. Also materials, make me the tent. I'm gonna need a mushroom, a suspicious mushroom with the red cap and white sword. We're not going to touch it, of course. We should make note of the place in case we need it later. Well, I guess we don't need it right now. And we want to clear some more of the debris. Yeah, let's watch him. So the question mark just means that either you're done with the thing and you can get the reward, or that they're waiting for you to finish it. So it actually tells you the miner is waiting for you to improve the pickaxe and help mine the gold vein. Yeah, we'll get to it. See, now I can just move the resources into the tent, so he doesn't have to walk back to the town hall, which can definitely help you out with, well, with time management, I guess. Okay, let's get some of the stuff here. I don't know if I want to get rid of that debris. It's not giving me that much stuff. In the meantime, let's just try to get all the food here. And we should also be starting to go in this direction. Oh, we cleared the debris. And we want to talk to this lively dragon, because what do you do in games except talk to dragons? Nothing. You only want to talk to dragons. When I first started this in my test play, I was all worried about the forge and everything. And then, like, after like a pretty long time, I noticed there's a dragon. I was like, oh man, I should have spoken to the dragon. Hungry dragons. Gather a lot of food and feed the 3 weakened dragons. These dragons living in the ancient castle, that'd be scary news if they weren't so small and cute. Their mother flew away to find food and hasn't returned for 2 weeks. Maybe something happened to her. Little dragons look very exhausted. Yeah, look at them, they look so exhausted. They don't touch us or the local population. They believe we are poisonous to them. Well, good for us. They say that they prefer the noble knights that their mother fed them. Still, they watch her cook instantly, and one of the dragons even tried to lick him. Yeah, don't do that, dragon. That's not okay. We must somehow deal with this problem. Let's try feeding them ordinary food. We'll say that it's a new recipe for cooking noble knights. Okay. I'll get you your food. So we need 350 food for one of these. So as you can see, it's pretty expensive to get all the food there. That's why I was trying to get so much food all the time, because you're gonna need it. Alright, we have moved through here. And, we should do some fighting, so I can show you how it works. So we have some healing, which is good. So let me first go to my barracks and hire a soldier. Now, unfortunately, even if you get multiple soldiers, at the moment, you can only tell 1 soldier at a time to fight. So even if I hire 2, which I'm gonna do, once I click on the enemy, only one of them is gonna go fight. And the second one will just kind of wait till his buddy dies. And then he's gonna be like, oh, I guess you want my help. Well, I'll go help you then. It's like, too late, man. Your buddy's already dead. Look at him fine. Look at how bad he is, okay? He didn't even dent him while the other guy's going. So I'm going to use the healing totem right about now. So this allows me to heal him over time. So when the orc is sort of hitting him, he can sort of heal back a little bit. But yeah, he's probably going to die. I don't have any more healing, unfortunately, so I can't really help him too much. Yeah, he's dead. Just traded. So we'll send the other soldier to help. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Like, I want them both to do it at the same time. But, they just don't. Okay, he's dead. Good. Now we can get a bountiful harvest. Well, this is actually very cool because this changes the regular food that you get to this like super cool food that is giving you way more food, so that's pretty awesome. Also, I want to unlock this cell and get this guy. And we should build a bridge over there. So we can get some gold and skilled lumberjack spell. Yes, please. And we sort of let this guy out. He's gonna give us some money because he's very happy. He's like, thank you for saving me. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we got the strange hammer and the training sword back, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna click on bountiful harvest, but it's gonna change. This gives me 30 food, and now this new thing gives me 100 food. So it's a very good thing, especially with the dragons who constantly want the food. So now we can use it. I can also use a small healing potion to heal up the guy. So let's do it. Oh, sorry. Gotta grab it, and I misclicked on that. Okay, you click on it, and he heals it up. Good. Now, where do we have 350? Yeah, so we can feed this first dragon and this second dragon. Feeding the dragons. Oh, and look at him. Isn't he so cute? I love the way he looks. Super cute. We need more for the other one. So let's get some more of the food. And we want to keep going. So we built the bridge, so we cannot get rid of this large debris pile because we would need a steel pickaxe for that, which we can get once we get towards the fort. So let's just talk to this Indiana Dwarf guy. Someone go over and talk to him. We'll get some materials from here as well. Indiana Dwarfs and the Sword of Doom. The orcs build a camp in the mountain caves. Work your way through them and find the Sword of Doom. Okay. Now we can build a tower in here, which is pretty good because then all the resources from around can go into the tower, which I quite like. And then we want to remove the debris and get towards the forge. Now let's go back home and get more food because we've used up all the food to feed the dragons. Now we don't have anything to feed ourselves. Let me try to get the cleric just to see if it works. See, he's gone now. So yeah, that was. I mean, it's a demo for now. So maybe the clerics are not implemented yet. I'm not quite sure. The point is, you can't activate the altars just yet on this chapter. You can only do like all the other quests because you won't get a cleric, which is fine. It's a demo. I am okay with that. There's quite a lot of stuff to do on this map, but even without that. So like, especially since the swordsmen are just bad, so it's like killing everybody takes a little while. So even getting and you need to get 3 crystals to be able to activate, for example, this altar. So right now we don't have any crystals, but eventually we can get some. So for example, I need to clear this debris to get towards that crystal and stuff like that. Okay, now we can get the forge done, and we can get ourselves the steel pickaxe and give the gold to that miner over there. I need a steel pickaxe for that, or steel axe? Steel pickaxe. And I need 100 food for that as well. So let's get the food again. We got another one of these healing potions, which is cool. I don't quite need it right now, but I'm glad to have it. And again, we'll go back to the forge. And we want to get a steel pickaxe. It costs 500 gold. So that's way more than a soldier. But I mean, considering how rubbish the soldiers are, I'm like not complaining. Because like, they're just so bad. Like, how do you make a swordsman that's that bad? The orcs are just like decimating him. Like, what? Also, they don't seem to like each other because they're like, I'm just gonna let you die, then go fight when you're gone. That's how it works here. It's great. Like he's like, it's competition. Why should I help him out? Well, because he'll die.
Don't care. It's a competition.
Oh, I promised you to open a chest, didn't I? So I can show you the lockpick. Do that. And we're waiting on the forge to get done with the pickaxe. It takes a little while, and then, or maybe, is it done yet? Let's check it. Is it done? Yes, it's done. So we can go towards this vein, and we're gonna help the prospector out, and we're gonna get our gold. I like how it slowly sort of falls away. Put it down. Oh, and we want to open the treasure chest as well. Okay, now we've opened the treasure chest, and it's just gonna fall, the content just sort of falls out, and then we can talk to the prospector and like take our share of the mine gold. Look at how it falls off of him. Oh, I love that. And in an 8 symbol, like infinity sign. I like that even more. He's also given us Ice Shield spell. Activating the skills in battle faces the enemy that attacked. Keep track of the battle so we don't miss the important parts. Yeah. So I think we're gonna end the episode here. This is kind of like the introduction to the game and to the demo. It's quite a lot of cool stuff. You can do a lot of the side quests. I'm very excited to see how far the game can go because I think it's extremely beautiful. I do like the mechanics and I'm excited to see a lot more in this. So if you want to check it out yourself, just look at the link in the description. And you can click on the right top to watch Dungeon Slayer, which is another demo of a game that's currently on itch.io, or you can click on the right bottom to watch Cliff Empire, which is a city builder. I'll see you there. Bye bye.